Hey everybody, it is Radleigh. Ho ho ho. It's the holiday season. Da, 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 da. Santa Claus is coming to town. So if you're watching this on video, then you can see that I am somewhere in the process of decorating for Christmas. All these shelves used to be pale gray. It just disappeared on the cream wall, and so I just had them repainted, and I'm not allowed to put anything on them for a week. Is it a week yet? No, it is not. So hopefully next time you see this, it'll just be decked out for the holidays. I hope. I'm super excited to get that done, and I'm really looking forward to it. So we are here for the Angelic weather report for December 1st through the 7th. December 1st through the 7th. And so I'm using my much loved Angel Wisdom Tarot cards for the reading for this particular week. I haven't pulled the cards yet. So I have no idea what they're going to say. So we'll just see. So we're shuffling, 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 and shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. And so, oh, well, we like that. Joy to the world. Yeah. So this is all actually good. So the first card that I have is the world. So we love that. So a sense of coming full circle, a sense of success. The card literally says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. So this card is literally about from the metaphor of the major arcana, and it's metaphor only. The world shows up because we're dead. In the metaphor only, but we're back in heaven and we're like trying to decide what's our next lifetime. What are we going to do? Do I want to do that lifetime again because I don't think I got it quite right, or do I want to do something totally different? And so the world is where we assess. We assess what do we want from life. So it's the holiday season. We are in this time of the season of light. We're getting close to the end of the year. It makes sense that we might be starting to think about how we want things to be different. At the same time, that we're dealing with this wonderful, joyful time of our lives. To further that up, we have Three of Fire. Three of Fire. This card reads planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So this is also a card that's about the long term. With the message of the suit of fire in traditional tarot, it's the suit of wands. It's you have this ace of fire, and it's like this new opportunity. Two of fire is things are going really well, and we partner with other people to help us to make it keep going that way. And three of fire is where we start to go, but what is the long term? What is my long term planning? What do I see for myself long term? And so that goes well with the world. And then finally, we have this card that's called Ego. Now, in traditional tarot, it's called the devil, and it has nothing to do with a guy in a red suit with a pitchfork. And so that's why I changed its name. Ego is a card that reads the illusion of being trapped, accepting responsibility for your situation, and then making choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. But ego displays Archangel Michael using his sword of light to sever the chains of this beautiful woman so that she can be free. And so while we're doing this assessment December 1st through 7th, and we're really looking at the whole concept of, well, what do I want life to be? What is the long term for myself? What do I need to do to set myself free? And how do I set myself free from the illusions that make me feel trapped? And how do I set myself free from the lessons that I have learned or stories that I have taken on that no longer serve me? And how am I going to make those changes in a way that sets me free? Sets me free. So we're starting December, which is usually a month of joyful cray-crayness in a way, pretty introspectively. We're really starting to look at things that maybe a lot of the times we don't think about till the end of December, and yet they're already on our minds. If you need help making some decisions. I have done something I never do. I almost never do this. I do it like once or twice a year and that's it. And I have released a whole bunch of private reading sessions and they're going really, really fast. We've released them for 48 hours. They're almost gone, but there are still a few. If you're interested in getting some private time with me, 45 minutes, then you can go to radleighvalentine.com/sessions, like a reading session, SESSIONS, and you can sign up. And if they're already gone, which they might be by the time you see this, if they're already gone, then you can still sign up for our waiting list for the next time I release a bunch of private readings again. So let's do the part of the angelic weather report where it's about you personally, not the grand scheme of things, but you personally. Let's take a look at a question that is on your mind and on your heart. So I want you to think about something that if you were sitting across from me, that would be the question that you would like me to pull cards for to give you answers that you are seeking. What are you thinking about? What would really help you at this moment? Think about that. Think about what that question is. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, now that you have that question in your mind, I want you to think about whether or not you think your answer is going to come from card number 1, whether it's going to come from card number 2, whether it's going to come from card number 3, or whether it's going to come from card number 4. So if you felt called to card number 1, it's 8 of fire. This totally makes sense for this time of year. This is a bunch of stuff happening. If it can feel like too much stuff happening, usually it's a lot of positive things. So maybe it's parties and buying presents and decorating for the holidays and blah, 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 all of that. But it could also be career. Maybe December is just a really busy month for you in your career. But it has this whole energy of a lot going on. If you felt called to card number 2, it's another fire card, King of Fire. And this card says taking a leadership role, stepping into the spotlight, public speaking, keeping your eyes on the big picture, communicating your vision, and trying not to be too sensitive to criticism. So King of Fire feels very much like a career thing. So maybe it doesn't matter to you that it's December. Maybe it doesn't matter to you that the season of light is joining. You're still crazed at work. But it's like no problem as long as you step up to the plate. We have another court card for for card number 3, and it is Queen of Earth. This card says the ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, and a sensible approach. So this is a card that can, if we don't look at the holidays, and I'd say it's like making choices that are about hearth and home and family, and beautifying things, making things lovely. But it could also be something of a bit of a heads up to not overspend at the holidays. The Queen of Earth does make a good bit of money, but she also loves to spend it. So be cautious with that. And finally, our last card is one more court card. It's Queen of Air, probably my favorite court card. The card says, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals. So this is a card where we really ask for Archangel Michael's help, really, to sever our energetic connections to things that do not serve us, that really simply are not helping. They're just getting in the way and causing us more trouble we don't need. So we might be severing people from our life. We might be severing situations. Maybe we're just cutting out the people in our life that only take and do not give anything back. Maybe you've decided to stop giving so much of your aid to other people because they're not taking it seriously. And so it just feels like a waste of your energy. So those are the 4 cards for your personal reading. Now, I want to end our angelic weather report with a card from Angel Affirmation Cards. Angel Affirmation Cards. This came out October 22nd. Thanks so much. It went straight to number 1. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this is an angel affirm. These are affirmations from the angels. And we're going to see what affirmations are going to help us the most this month for the challenges and the positive things that we have seen that are headed our way. And so the card that we're getting is a card from Archangel Uriel, and it says, I can be whoever I wish to be. I can be whoever I wish to be. I can be whoever I wish to be. And the second one says, I invite blessings of transformation into my life. I invite blessings of transformation into my life. And Uriel says, I can guide you to find blessings through adversity that turn disappointments into victory and transform your life. So it's all about Uriel. So that's it. That is our angelic weather report for December 1st through the 7th. Again, I have released a whole bunch of private readings that are going to be happening in January and February to help you get started in the year, to make the best out of 2025 that you can. They will go super fast if they're not already gone by the time this airs. So you can go check that out at radleighvalentine.com/sessions, SESSIONS, radleighvalentine.com/sessions. And if they are already gone, fear not, you can sign up for our waiting list, and somewhere, I don't know, maybe June or July, something like that, I might release some more. But you'll be the first to know about it if you sign up for our wait list. That's it, guys. Have a fabulous first week of December, and I will see you next week.